scared to death to stay in there. But here's $29 a night, and I'm going to share with you, this is no fluke in the system. Here's another one, Singapore, $40 per person a day, guys. Breakfast is included. Once again, 5-star hotel, moving quickly, Phuket, Thailand, $22 a night, guys. Breakfast included, 5-star hotel. Oh my God, I got my baby girl, Jessie, is in the house. San Antonio is here, y'all. Venice, Italy, guys, $20 a night. Somebody put in the comments, these prices ain't no joke. Hashtag Kevin Watkins, there you go. Put it in the comments, hashtag these prices ain't no joke. Bad English, but you get the point. Last but not least, let's look at the Bible. You've been hearing a lot of talk about this major city, and man, do they know how to really bring people their way to see some things that you can't find anywhere else. The largest buildings in the world. We're talking about luxury hotels like, Vegas and New York City have absolutely nothing on Dubai, guys. And we're talking about staying at 5-star hotels there, breakfast included. And we're not just talking about some, rinky-dink bowl of cereal. We're talking about a full course breakfast, guys, that you will enjoy. And you're paying $4 a night per person. Listen, guys, if you don't like what you're hearing right now, you're definitely not one who has a pulse. You're not at the right place at the right time, but we do ask you to courteously send this to somebody else with the pulse because they need to see this. Now, here's what I want to do next. I want to share with you, if you're not connected to us, this is what you're not able to get. But if you are connected to us, this can be yours all day, every day. But let's talk quickly about how do most people travel when they don't have Trevorium in their lives. Number one, people travel 5 most common ways. They pay ridiculously high retail prices. My God, retail. I hate that word now. Once I found out what a wholesale is, I just don't like the word retail. All those middle persons in the middle that have to get paid. Everybody has to get their portion. It's the same way whether you're buying a house, a car, clothes, anything you do, there's some retail going on, and it's especially true in travel. Now, you're going to find out we've changed the paradigm. We have flipped the script, and I need you to put this in the comments. Act like you know what time it is. Hashtag no more retail. We want to eliminate that word from your vocabulary, especially as it comes to travel, and we're going to show you that we mean business. Woman of God, Minister Renithia, it's good to see you, darling. Let's take a quick look at some of the retail outsourcing agencies. Okay, I think we call them OTAs, online travel agencies. That's the best name for it. OTAs. Booking Holdings is number 1, and you know those as a Priceline family. And Expedia, that's number 2. They have been in business for decades. They're multi-billion-dollar companies. They're top brass CEOs. They make millions of dollars a year. You need to know they don't own anything as it relates to travel. They just market travel. You better catch this clue. They're making billions of dollars. In fact, they are 2 of the top 10 companies on the internet. Say it again. 2 of the top 10 companies doing business on the internet. They have literally made this positioning without owning any cruise lines, without owning any rental cars, without owning any hotels, without owning any, they don't own anything as it relates to travel. But what they do is they market very well. And what do they market? They market retail prices. In fact, you look at the plethora of all of those companies below the Booking Holdings and below the Expedia, and they're owned by those 2. You don't know who's in bed with who. It doesn't make a difference. They're all connected. They're all family. And there are just a few dollars difference, and they do all these price wars, but Booking Holdings win and Expedia wins no matter which one you choose. And I guarantee you when they win, you're losing. Let's look at the next one. How do most people travel when they don't have Trevorium in their life? Here's what they do. I know I used to do it. I don't know about you. We would run up those credit cards, y'all. We would put it on plastic, and it's just like we put it in cement. It's just like we put it in concrete because, man, it was easy to get in. My God, but it was hard to get out. Come on, I need a show of hands. Did it take you 5 minutes to get in debt and then the next 5 years to get out or more? You put that cruise, you put those flights, you put that resort. Oh, it was fun while it lasted, but you got to pay the piper when you come home, man. Listen, you went, it was just you and one person. But by the time you pay the interest on that credit card, you could have took 20 people. Come on, you took one vacation, but by the time you paid that interest, you could have had 3 or 4 more. And by the time you got back, you're ready to go for another vacation, especially when you got the bill. Listen, no, somebody put this in the comments. Hashtag no more credit card debt. In fact, let me just tell you, we are on a mission to help people become debt free, not just as it relates to credit card debt, but eliminating debt from our lives altogether. If you want to join us on that mission, you definitely don't want to miss anything that we're about to say, especially the testimonies at the end of this presentation. We don't want to have that credit card debt on anybody's head. Listen, how do most people travel? When they don't have Trevorium in their life, that's the name of the club that we represent. They pay enormous prices for timeshare. I know what I'm talking about. We were in that, oh God, we were in that bondage ourselves. We just didn't know what the chains looked like. We thought, listen, they were decorative. They were shiny. They were beautiful chains, but they were chains. And sometimes you don't know you're in a chain until you try to get free, right? And man, that last timeshare, we were paying $379 a month, whether we use that thing or not. And it just so happened that the longer we had it, the less we were able to use it. They promised us all the world whenever we wanted to get in several times a year would be no problem. Well, guess what? It went from 3 times a year to 2 times a year to finally we were only able to get in on the week we had, and we paid $379 a month no matter whether we use it or not. That was the mortgage and the maintenance fee. Could I tell you, in this program that you're looking at right now, I've been to the same timeshare now that I used to pay the mortgage on, whether I use it or not, and I've stayed there, same place, and I paid $59 for the week that I stayed without any other obligation and absolutely no maintenance fee and no headaches to go along with it. I think that's better. What about you? Number 4, how do most people travel when they don't have Trevorium in their life? Well, here's what it is. They tend to stay with a lot of other people. Could I give you a news flash and a memo from your family? Don't stay so often and don't stay so long. Come on, talk back to me. And maybe that's you. Maybe that's the memo you want to tell some of the folk in your family. Listen, family is great. I love family. Don't get it twisted. But understand this. God bless the child that has their own. And there's nothing like pulling into the city, pulling into the area, staying at the hotel of your choice, the 5-star hotel or resort that you've always passed by because it was too expensive, and being able to stay there and invite everybody else to the lobby, or if you really like them, invite them to come up to your suite. And yes, I said suite because you'll be able to stay at luxurious 5-star suites for 1-star prices when you're a part of our club. But then last but not least, how do most people travel when they don't have Trevorium in their life? This is the most tragic portion. And that is that I know so many people, they're not traveling at all. I have met people who say they have not taken a vacation in 5 and more years. And they work hard for the money, y'all. They do all kinds of things, everything for everybody else but themselves. Could I tell you life is too short? Could I tell you life is too fragile? Could I tell you you should live before you die? And if you know the Lord, you'll live after you die. But while we're here, let's go ahead and start taking care of ourselves, because you can't take care of others if you don't take care of yourself. So don't be in this last group. I think that's the most tragic. And that's the whole purpose of our presentation tonight. Coach D and I, we want to impress upon you there's a better way. That's our motto of the whole company. A better life requires a better way. Would you put that in the comments? I want to see it in the comments. A better life requires a better way. There you go, dearie. No more credit card debt. I know you're right. Tara, no more credit card debt. Sheila Hughes, no more credit card. No more credit. Man, we got some folk getting out of debt in here. I love it. And a better life requires a better way. And then we're going to give you 3 ways that's going to be so much better. I mean, there's no after effect. There's no bitterness afterwards. You're going to feel good about this because we only travel in this travel club 3 particular ways. The first way is we travel with substantially discounted prices, meaning that we do not pay retail. We only pay wholesale, anywhere from 20 to 70% off on everyday prices. You're going to find that we got a website. Absolutely nobody's getting paid. There's no commissions going out. We call that net zero pricing. That's going to be yours if you decide to be a part of our travel club. Number 2, how do we travel? We travel for free. Come on, put that in the comments. I love to travel for free. Hashtag I love to travel for free. If that's you, I mean, if you went to the grocery and they gave you a coupon to get something free that you eat anyway, or you drink anyway, or you use anyway, are you going to turn that down? Well, we're going to tell you that we have some coupons, if you will. We have some certificates, if you will. We have some things in our possession to give to you so that you can travel for free. In fact, every single year, if you're a part of our club, we have a special thing we do that's going to allow you to receive free travel. Number 3, this is absolutely my favorite. Number 3, here it is. We also get paid to travel. Kyle, he's there. He says he loves to travel for free. And I know he's right about it because he's been doing a whole lot of it. Mr. Carroll, she loves to travel for free. Deary loves to travel for free. That's what I'm talking about, family. You're in the right place at the right time if you love to travel for free. But once again, what beats free is getting paid to do it. I mean, why not get paid to do it if it's a possibility? I like to throw this at you. Back in the day, we had this thing. It was called Hollywood Video. And we had this thing, it was called Blockbuster. How many of y'all remember Hollywood and Blockbuster? Man, I paid a fortune. I don't know how they went out of business. I gave them all my money. I mean, every Friday we were going in, getting those movies, $5.99, $6.99, unless it was a special, and we'll get 3 or 4. And then I'm not going to blame my wife and throw her under the bus, but somebody was taking those things back late, and we were getting these late fees, right? So by the time the weekend was over, we were paying $30 easy, almost every weekend, probably somewhere in that neighborhood most of the time. And as a result, we spent a lot of money on that thing. It's hard to believe they went out of business, but here came Netflix, changed absolutely everything. Here's what happened. Netflix says, hey guys, we're going to let you watch whatever you want to watch when you want to watch it, but we're going to charge 1 fee every month, regardless of what you watch. And about 10, I think it was $9, $10 at the time, went up just a little bit. And we were able to get an unlimited supply of movies that we were able to watch for our enjoyment, for our pleasure. Check this out, guys. This travel club has changed travel as we know it, the exact same way that Netflix changed the industry of entertainment as related to watching movies. There's no more Blockbusters. There's no more Hollywood Videos. But there is a Netflix. And guys, I'm telling you, all those other travel companies that's been getting over on folk, charging these ridiculous prices the way they have been in the past, keep your eye on them. But get ready for this household name. It's called Travorium. Put that in the comments. Travorium will become a household name. The visionary Mr. David Hart and Adela Hart. Shout out to you guys. We love you guys. We're praying for you. We believe in you. Thank you for the vision. These world-class entrepreneurs, they started this thing 10 years ago. We're not cutting our teeth, guys. The proof is in the pudding. We're here to stay. We have grown every year since our initial year, year after year, with record growth, one after the other. In fact, we grew through COVID. Say it again. We grew through the period known as the COVID era. One day in the history books, it's going to have eras of time. And COVID will be one of those. And then it'll be noted that Travorium grew through it. While other companies were going out and going under, we went up, and it's been exponential growth ever since. In fact, we are not yet really scratching the surface of what's about to happen, because we have been seeing things move in a way that we've never seen before. And really it's because so many people have not been traveling. Now they're finding out what they've been missing out on. And there's no better place to get the piece of what you've been missing out on as it relates to travel than Trevorium. Listen, guys, we're now operating in more than 60 nations strong. We have paid out tens of millions of dollars in commissions to everyday ordinary people. And if you believe that you should get your piece of the tens of millions of dollars that's being paid out, let me know in the comments. We want to know who to write the check to. Put your name in the comment if you want one of those checks written out to you, because they go out Friday after Friday, on time, every time for the last 10 years. And I kind of think that you should have your name on one of those checks. Let me know if you want one, and we'll be talking to the CEO about that. I need to see your name in the comments. Listen, guys, there's a very famous gentleman, very wise gentleman, very wealthy gentleman. In fact, one of the wealthiest on the planet, particularly in this nation for sure, Mr. Warren Buffett. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And that's why Mr. Hart and Mrs. Hart, they put this thing together. They wanted to empower more people than just their own family. They wanted to see people thriving, not just surviving, not just working a 9 to 5, because there's not enough hours in a day. And have you seen the state of corporate America lately? There's no loyalty. There's no stability. You could be in today and out tomorrow. You could be in the corner office with the big office furniture and the bay window and everything. Everything could, the private parking, the front, you can have all of that. And the next thing you know, they're escorting you out the building, telling you thank you for your services, without even as much as telling you, what you mean or any value. I mean, I can go on and on about the people who thought they had something that was stable and secure, only to find out that they weren't building it for themselves. They were building it for the owners. That's why you need something that you own. You need something with your last name on it, attached to it. You need something that's going to be your legacy, your vision. And this is what Mr. Warren is talking about. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. That's why we say that multiple streams of income is nothing to play with. You need this in your life. It is no longer a luxury. It has long time been a necessity. And that's why we came to this industry of travel, because this is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Guys, let me throw this at you. There are a number of great companies out there that are doing things in the health and wellness, doing things in cosmetics, doing things in jewelry and fashion, and it's a lot of great stuff out there. But those are multi-billion-dollar industries. That's B. And then there are other industries that are in the M category, multi-million-dollar industries. But could I tell you, there's a whole lot of difference between a $1 million industry, billion-dollar industry, and trillion-dollar industry. And T for travel and T for trillion. And travel, get this, guys, has been here forever. It goes past the Bible days. It goes back, come on. When there was a man on a planet to do anything, there was a man on a planet that wanted to leave Dodge and get somewhere else. We've been traveling since we've been here, and it's not about to change. In fact, it's projected that over the next decade, travel will move from being an $8 trillion industry to as high as more than a $12 trillion annual industry. We think that you should be a part of that exponential growth. So let's look at what we do as a company that gives you travel on those 3 different levels. How about everything? Everything that you want to do as it relates to travel, we provide it. I mean, from the activities, the rental cars, the cruises, the resorts, the tours, the shows, the hotels, all of what you want to do. In fact, all of what you're probably doing already, you can do with us. You say, well, why make the change? Because you're paying too much change. In fact, you're not paying too much change only. You're paying too much dollars. You're paying too many Benjamins. You are being so ridiculously overcharged for the travel that you're already paying for. You just don't know what you don't know. But we're here to show you that it's better on this side, and a better life requires a better way. And it starts with changing the way that you have been paying for travel, or that you will in the future pay for travel. I'll give you a few examples. We put together what we call a Dreamcation platform, and our motto in this is this: anyone, anywhere, on any budget. In fact, it is the equivalent of putting your travel on layaway. When you make your monthly investment into the travel club, every dollar of what you're doing and providing is going for your future travel. And it can go all the way up to carry a 2-year balance. You can't go past 2 years. Some people say, well, I'm not going to travel in the next month. Okay, well, are you going to travel in the next 2 months, 6 months, year? What about two? If you're going to travel within the next 2 years, you should be using this program, because every dollar that you're going to be putting in is like putting your travel on layaway. So when it's time to go, it's already there. It's protected. And not only is it protected, but it's powerfully invested, because with the dollars that you put in, they turn into points, and the company is going to match the points that you're putting in. So you're getting way more bang for the buck than just putting your dollar in the bank, guys. It's the best way to go. And we have a referral program that we'll be telling you about in just a moment. Let me give you a few examples. I'm going to run through these. Cabo San Lucas never looked so good. I mean, that's not a bad retail, to be quite honest with you. But when you look at the retail compared to our wholesale, by the way, when we use our points, that retail drops down to $0.00, meaning you just paid the taxes, guy. Can you understand how good you feel when you're having an 8-day, 7-night vacation in a place like that, and all you did was pay the tax? Man, you can come back relaxed. And guys, we have it even better. When you share this with 3 people, oh God, what happens? I'll tell you what happens. Now your travel services become free. Imagine having 3 people that want the same thing you want and join this club as a result of the fact that you shared it with them. Maybe you told them about it. Maybe they saw it on your Facebook page. You don't even know them, but they saw it on your page, and they were inquisitive. They were nosy, okay? And they wanted to get the details. They wanted the information. You gave them the information. They got started. Well, in the course of a 12-month period, if you are a titanium member, you will earn as much as over $2,000 of free travel in the course of a year. If you're a platinum member, you will have earned as much as $3,250 in the course of a year, simply because you referred 3 people. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the way to win. We believe a better life requires a better way, and this is it. We found it. Orlando, Florida. Why not go see Mickey and Daffy and all of them again? Go see them again if you saw them last month. But this time it's going to be better, guys. Why? Because the 1-bedroom suite, that's just an example. We got them up to 3 bedrooms. Look at that price. $1 a night. Is laughable. Titanium price, guys, less than $20 a night. Where can you stay for $20 a night? You can't stay in your house for $20 a night. Turn on a light, flush a toilet, anything like that, you're past $20, guys. It's amazing what you can do with this company. Canary Islands, Spain. Look at this price. Platinum price. Once again, $0.00. Titanium price, less than $15. Guys, you don't have 15 bucks, you got a problem. You don't have 15 bucks, ask one of your kids. They got it. It's probably in their piggy bank somewhere. But with 15 bucks, you can stay at the Canary Islands, Spain. That's 8 days, 7 nights, guys, and pay the tax. And you're talking about opening up your window, and that's what you're going to see, just like that. Now, here's my favorite part. All of those are the private getaways that you can go. Nobody knows about it, just you and those you tell. But the company has an amazing thing. These are my favorites. We call them world tours. All the curated events from March to November. They're advertised in advance, and they allow us from 60 nations strong and growing to sign up to the ones that we want to go to. We try to go, my family, we try to go to at least 3 a year. And man, we've had some of my most amazing memories right there at some of our world tours. Shout out to all of our family, Travorium family that love the world tours. Let me see those members in Travorium family. If you've enjoyed some world tours, put the name of the world tours you've been to already. Go ahead and put those world tours in the comments. Let's go ahead and show everybody what we have here. Show us what you have. Now, New York, New York, New York. Welcome back, New York. Guys, we love that city. It's home sweet home for me. And I tell you, it is one expensive place. But with Travorium, we're going to change a few things. 5 days, 4 nights. Prices as low as $539. That's breakfast included. Let me just tell you, that's $539 for all 5 days, 4 nights with the breakfast. And if you can look at the ambiance and how these rooms are, you know goodness well, I can tell you, the most rinky-dink hotel in all of the city, you're not gonna be able to get that price for that, let alone that. So that's an amazing price. Now, Spain, guys, good God Almighty. If you've wanted to ever go there and see what the Spaniards are doing, let's go find out. It's a 4-star, amazing resort, all inclusive, by the way, food and drinks. And look at that price, $39 a night. I see you there, Derry. She says New Orleans. She was at the world tour. I know that's right. So good to see you there too. Vienna, guys, Austria, 5-star hotel. Guys, you can upgrade to a higher floor. Breakfast is included. They have some other complimentary perks there. 5 days, 4 nights. Look at that price. Look at Colombia, guys. We are not talking about the USA, baby. We're talking about the country, the nation. 4-star hotel, breakfast included, 5 days, 4 nights. This is not a typo. It's $1 dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. Linda, it's good to see you, darling. She says Punta Cana. Yes, their whole family was there. I believe they had about 23 members of their family in Punta Cana, guys. It was ridiculous what they were able to do. Italy, Rome. When in Rome, they say do what the Romans do. Let's find out. 4-star hotels. Breakfast is included. Look at that price. 5 days, 4 nights. Low is $149. I'm going to run through. This is actually one of my favorites. Last year, we had Team Legacy. We had over 60 members in our team there. We celebrated 4 or 5 birthdays. Coach D, my man TJ the Balls, my wife, beautiful wife, Kendra, and we had another one that doesn't come to mind, but I'm telling you, we had all these Adrian. We had all these birthdays that we celebrated, man. We did some of everything. Oh God, zip lining, dune buggy, horseback riding, private, man, we were on a private yacht, y'all, chilling. I'm telling you, it was amazing. Did I tell you it was all inclusive food and drinks, guys? If we would have eaten at those restaurants alone, we paid $3.99. That was our price last year. Right now, you're seeing $59. That's ridiculous. But we paid $3.99 for 2, my wife and I. And for $3.99, if we were eating on that level of cuisine here in our city, the type comparable restaurants, $3.99 wouldn't have covered the food. But we were able to stay at an absolutely amazing room. I mean, that room ain't got nothing on it. We were in a suite that makes that look like, oh man, I'm telling you, guys, you got to go to that destination the next time. It's called the Lady Hamilton. Milan, Italy, 5 days, 4 nights, $3.99. Guys, look at this. Miami, Florida. Is Miami in the house? Let me know if Miami's in the house. Because I know they got some expensive properties out there, especially the waterfront. But 5 days, 4 nights never look so good when it's $3.99, guys. Look at Portugal, guys. Look at that price. Look at Singapore. Look at that price. Budapest, look at that price. San Francisco, look at that price. Tenerife, look at that price. Pocket Thailand, I got to stop right there. That's a dollar bill, y'all. Minister Carolyn, she's saying, trying to get my family together now. We haven't seen each other in many years, and it's not easy coming together. This is the way to do it. $1 will get you 7 days, 6 nights at a 4-star resort, beach, front cottage accommodations. Guys, $1 won't even get us a cup of coffee where we live. But if you're a part of this platform, you can stay at a place just like that. Every year we have these same type of events. If it's not there, it'll be somewhere similar, just like that. Why not make the investment in the club right away? Because this is how we do it. Somebody put that in the comments. This is how we do it. Puerto Vallarta never looked so good. 4-star resort, all inclusive, all food, all drinks, 5 days, 4 nights, $40 a night. Las Vegas, y'all. Yes, Tia, Santiago, this is it. 5-star resort, luxury suite. Guys, I got to pause. We've been so many times. We were going 2 and 3 times a year to Vegas since I've been a part of this club. And I found out that all luxury suites are not created equal. Vegas has, oh God, Vegas has an advantage. I don't know about a whole lot of other places, but man, those luxury suites in Vegas, they are on a whole new level. I'm telling you right now that if you go with us or you go alone to any of these world tours or the Dreamcations and you get a luxury suite in Vegas, it's going to be on a whole new level, guys. You got to see this. $3.99, 5 days, 4 nights. Look at New Orleans, guys. We had so much fun there. Could I tell you we were on the Swamp Tour? Where my Swamp Tour family at? Let me know if you were there. If you went to NOLA, if you were there in New Orleans last week to our world tour, let us know. Shout it out. Let us know that you were there. Hashtag I was there. Yeah, let us know some of the things you did. Give us some of the sites that we need to go see the next time we go back, because we're going back because it was too much to see 5 days and 4 nights. It was just amazing. We paid $399, wonderful hotel accommodations. I mean, it was off the charts crazy. Look at this one. It's Sicily, Italy, guys. Malaga, Spain, guys. Good God Almighty. We're talking about the motherland, guys. Morocco, 5-star. Partial ocean view. Breakfast is included. 5 days, 4 nights. Look at that price. Look at Cozumel. Good God Almighty. Once again, back to Dubai. That's $1 bill, y'all. Zanzibar, back to the motherland. 5-star resort. Guys, what more can we say? If you've ever wanted to go to the motherland, this is the perfect opportunity. Take your mom with you. If you can, take somebody with you. Breakfast and dinner is included. 5-star resort. $449. Punta Cana, guys, $38 a day. Good God Almighty. How you said it? Ibiza, Spain. Breakfast and dinner included. 5 days, 4 nights, guys. Oh, San Hill. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. Let's just say Malta. 4-star resort. That's the thing, Coach Ty, you were right. We're going places we can't even pronounce. I like that. Breakfast included. Elegant room. Adults only. Can't take the cheering on this one. 5 days, 4 nights. That's where I need to go. 5 days, 4 nights. Paris, France. What can we say? Headed that way, y'all. Come on, talk back to me. $379 for these wonderful accommodations, guys. Has not been told. Let me talk to all the Paris family that's going to be there. Let us know. Put it in the comments. Athens, Greece never looked so good. Good God Almighty. Look at that. 5 days, 4 nights. $299. We can go on and on and on and on. The beat goes on, the travel goes on, everything goes on when you're part of this club. It just don't stop, and we have more coming, guys. If you like anything that you've seen thus far, you should already be getting with the person that shared this information with you, because it's absolutely life-changing. You're probably asking me this: what's the trick? What's the catch? Guys, let me just throw this at you. I'm not even gonna mess with you. I'm not gonna talk about all this stuff. I'm just gonna tell you that people are spending I can't even say a weekend out, a night out on town, and in the expense of the night out on town, maybe dinner and a movie, you're paying more for dinner and a movie than you would to start this business. There are people that are going on a shopping spree. I can't even call it a shopping spree. They just went out and got a couple of items, not even 2, not even 3, just 1 or 2. And the couple of items they got, good God Almighty, was more than it would take to start this business at the top level. Guys, it's a no-brainer. It's a wrap. If you want to do this, just do it. There's no other way to say it. If you want to do it, just do it. It doesn't take a whole lot, but you can get started, and it can change your life. Because we got people that are using this thing as a business that it is, and we have others who are just traveling with it. So if you just want to be on the saving money side, good Lord, you can save a ton of money. But for all the people that want to make some money too, I'm not going to go into this tonight, but I just want to tell you, this is a huge money-making opportunity. I'm going to let Coach D, when we get her back in position, I'm just going to let her talk about anything that she wants to talk about. Whether you're the 1-star director, with a very small team, it starts with having 3 people. You have 3 people now, your services are free. Next step, it goes to 1-star. You can earn anywhere as much as, look, I want you to see this for yourself. I want to move this out the way so I can see it. We're talking about as much as what it looks like with this one, $400 to $700 a month, but we have an additional program where you can add another $1,850 a month. So add 700 with $1,850. So from 400 to $2,500 a month, 1-star director with a very small team. 2-star directors. Shout out to all of our 1-star. Where are my 1-star directors at? If you're a 1-star director, put it in the comments. Hashtag I am a 1-star director and growing, right? Because you're always growing because you're going to your next. 2-star directors. Where are my 2-star directors at? 2-star directors are earning anywhere from $1,050 to $2,500 a month. And actually, with this new program that we have, I won't go into the detail of it all, but you can earn as much as $5,250 a month, guys. And we're talking about residual income. 2-star director with a reasonable team of maybe 50 to a few more people with a team like that size. You only need 3 that are direct to you, earning that type of money every single month. Could that handle your mortgage? Could that make your car note? Could that send your daughter through college? Well, it's done it for us. I can tell you for a fact. Well, where are my 3-star directors at? Shout out to all of our 3-star directors. I don't intend to stay there long. Let's look at this thing. We're talking about an extra $2,500 to $3,300 a month. Why not? You're just doing what you were going to do anyway. And now with this new thing that we have, you can earn up to $10,800 a month as a 3-star director. 4-star directors, where my 4 stars at? Shout out to the 4-star directors. In fact, we need to all be moving in that direction, moving that way, because we're talking about an extra $4,000 to $5,000 a month, guys. And with the new program we have, that can actually turn into $6,900 and change every single month. And then shout out to the ambassadors. Coach D, we love you. Thank you for going first. With the ambassadors, all of our ambassadors are earning anywhere 6-figure status from usually from $100 to $300 or more $1,000 every single year. But guys, get this, that's residual income. That's not the income like you go to your job and make 100,000, 200,000 a year, and you're putting in 40, 50 hours of work and you have to be there at a certain place at a certain time. No, it's not that. This is no matter where they are. They could switch cities every week if they wanted to. In fact, we got some folk that are moving their home every 3 or 4 months. They're going somewhere else to live for the next 3 or 4 months. You could live on a beach if you want it. You go to the moon if you want it, but you're still earning the same income. That's residual income. And guys, it is a whole different lifestyle. We're going to have Coach D to explain that to you. Guys, we got plenty of room to grow. This income chart, just the residual side alone, goes all the way up to $1.2 million a year just on the residual. And there are many other ways we get paid besides that. And there are many perks. I'm not going to go into all the perks. It's just a whole lot of extras that if you're serious about this, you should already be getting with the person that invited you to this broadcast. Guys, I'm out of time, but there's so much more to share. In fact, the best part is about to get started. We're going to get Coach D back on the screen. We're going to get our guest in place and in position because we want to hear the testimonies that's going to change your life. You're at the right place at the right time. Coach D, are you there?
Yes, sir. Howard. Yes, sir. Fine job as always. Fine job as always. All right. All right.
Pastor Judy's in the house.
Yes, yes.
Hello there.
She looked like an ambassador too, I'll tell you.
Ha ha ha. Well, she's fastly moving. She's fastly moving. She on the shotgun team. She ready to go. She ready to
Yeah.
So that's well, you did an amazing job to our guests that are inside. We have a lot of people inside of the Zoom tonight. So that's awesome. To the guests that are inside of the Zoom, we just want to say, hey, hope that you heard some information that will help you to make a decision tonight, become part of this amazing company and this amazing team. Tonight, I have 2 young ladies on here. And if there are any other partners out there that want to come up, just let us know and we will bring you forth. But these 2 volunteers, so I'm going to go ahead and let them get started. Mel said he wanted you to tell you a little bit about myself. For those of you who don't know me and know the hear the replay, I'm an ambassador. I am a 6-figure earner. I'm the newest U.S. 6-figure earner, but I have a young man that is fastly approaching that, Ryan Vanderpool. I just asked David a few minutes ago, had he hit it yet? Because he's trying to hit it. And so he would be the next U.S. ambassador. I also have earned a car, a BMW that has been customized to me. I love it because it does things that I never thought that I knew that it would do. Was able to, well, I would say not afford, never went to a customized shop to get a vehicle until I became a part of Trevorium. And so I got the opportunity to do that. I have 2 rings. I have the Pioneer ring, the very first ring that they created, and I have the second. And so I came into this business at age 60, broke, not broke, but unemployed. My husband, I hate to say broke, unemployed. And if I can build this business at 60, I know anybody younger than me, most definitely, that got more energy than me can do it. I've traveled, I've done a lot of world tours, and I've also traveled and did 23 cities in 1 year. That was a feat, but I wanted to see the South. So we did that. And I love this business. I love people. Our team is fastly growing. It's probably one of the fastest growing teams in the US that I know of. And that's because of great people like Dr. Judy, Pastor Mel, some of our other leaders, Thomas Flowers, Phyllis Terry. We're moving. And so, and the up and coming leaders like young Sasha. So I'm going to ask Dr. Judy to go ahead. She volunteered to come on tonight. So I just want her, and she's been looking younger and younger, y'all. I don't know what she's doing. I got to watch her. I got to watch her. So she all dutied up right now. Look at you, girl. But she wanted to come on. She's one of my friends and direct to me. And I'm excited for her to share with you. So Dr. Judy, tell them what the folk out there, what you want to say.
I'm just happy to be in the house. One of the things that has really impacted my life was the fact that when we went to this training, David spoke something that just settled in my ear, because I have been in network marketing almost all my life. And some of you know I was a nurse and a full-time pastor, and I couldn't travel like I wanted to. I mean, the last one I was in, you could only get points for one. And I was like, oh, that's kind of expensive, And so then for to go by yourself, you had to pay for two. So now I found this one in this club, and you can go 2 people for that one price. And the price is way lower. So I started traveling. And then I thought about that when David mentioned the fact that a lot of people can't travel. Most people don't even believe they can travel. And so I began to think about that thing. I said, because I used to be one of those people that I didn't feel like I could afford to go where I wanted to go when I wanted to go. So now that we've got that silver plan now that allows me to tell people that you can start your own business for less than $100. It's opening folk ears. It's like, what? Tell me more. And then so my mindset has always been straight, but my skill set hadn't been where it needed to be. And so, if you get with like people, iron sharpens iron, and we pushing each other, and, it's just exciting to me because within the last week, especially my left leg looked like it was paralyzed. They started moving, and I was like, we have got 5 new partners in the last week, 2 of them on Friday. And I'm going to tell you something. They sitting in the waiting room because I'm using them to push the other people to look. I got some people that I can put up under you if you come on now. So, and then it didn't hurt none that we got that triple bonus. I was like, oh, I'm finna make me some money now. So those are the things that I want to really just bring out, because there's so much I want to do. And I told people, I said, my thing now is I'm mission impossible, because when you look at the word impossible, it says I'm possible. So that's it for me, because God said with him, all things are possible. And I want to be what he called me to be, and that's to live the life, because who wants to serve a God who can't provide? Come on, y'all. So yes. I want the world that he can provide. Soon as I start traveling, folks start hitting me up. Girl, how you doing all that? Because a lot of y'all don't know I retired. I'm living off my little one, like Coach D say, my one little Social Security check. More than most people I know with 2 jobs, a husband and wife. So I'm like, they're starting to pay attention. And when they pay attention, one of the key things is you must always be positive. It never spew negativity anywhere. I don't know about y'all. I can't stand negativity. I got to run. If you too negative, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna get out your way. Because it does something to you. And that positive begins to get, it's like an attraction. It attracts somebody else. And after a while, everybody coming along. And so I've been talking to a lot of people and just having a good time, y'all. And I hope y'all doing the same thing.
All right, all right. And so we know that you have developed a plan. You have developed a serious plan in order that you could get to ambassador by when?
I want to be ambassador by December 31st. I used to tell my son all the time, I said, reach for the stars, reach for the moon, because if you miss it, you just might catch a star. So I'm not reaching for something less. I'm reaching for something higher. And if I don't reach it, I'm going to catch something. Come on, somebody. I'm going somewhere. My money's going to increase. I really want to do mission. And I like helping people. That's the love of my life. I really like to be able to give somebody something and no hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or if I go buy something, I don't have to worry about, well, how much do it cost? One day I'm going to get there where I can say, I want that. And they say, well, you know how much? I say, I ain't asked you that. Just give it to me.
Great feeling.
Yeah.
It is a great feeling to be able to do that, doctor. I didn't until I came into this business, and actually, I mean, I can do that now. I can walk in and say, I just want it. And that is a great feeling, to have financial freedom. I was sharing with somebody, my biggest thing was I'm a giver and I love to support other ministries. I love supporting, it's good to be able to walk in the offering and walk in the church and say, oh, we need $1,000. And you can write the check for the $1,000, so they don't have to be up there all day begging for $1,000. It's just a wonderful situation. And to be able to go when you want to go, do what you want to do, get up when you want to go. It definitely is. And I thank God for it. But so I know that you're going to get there, and I know you're going to get there because of your tenacity, your strive, your vision, because, that's me. I'm a big thinker too. I'm like, I don't like being around a lot of just junk. I'll move around. And when I got my head down, I got my head down. David Hart gave me an assignment this week, and I got it done. And so he was shocked in 48 hours. So sometimes you just got to get focused, get done. I believe that you can be an ambassador. We have people that have done that in other countries. Why can't we have you do it? I think you can do it, and I'm gonna stand on that. And like I said, if you don't get, you're gonna get so close to it that you're probably gonna shock folks, because God's gonna open up the floodgates. So Sasha, we got a few minutes, and I got you and Tyrone. So Miss Sasha, why don't you tell us about you? You're one of the youngest people on our team, and so you come up with all these newfangled stuff we don't know nothing about, but we looking forward to you launching a huge team, especially in that millennial generation. So go ahead and share with us. I know you got your children quiet, so go on and share with us.
All right. Well, that huge team in the millennials is coming. It's just a matter of mindset and opening their eyes to see what we got. When I came into this business, I came just to save on travel, in all honesty. I am a middle child and never got the opportunity to travel as a kid. So like Judy touched on and David Hart spoke at the conference, most people don't believe that they have the opportunity, whether it's the time or the money, to travel. And that's exactly what this company allows you to do. I've been in the business for 3.5 years. When I got started, I had like a 10-month-old and a 3-year-old. I now have a 7-year-old as of today, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old as of next month. So I've been raising children since I've been in the business and never really got the opportunity to utilize and show my people what it's about and the value of it. You know, they say seeing is believing, and now I'm actually putting the product to use this year because it works. I've been everywhere since I've been somewhere every month since March. And before I didn't travel at all. I've been to Memphis, I've been to Vegas, I've been to Iowa, I've been to Colorado, and I was at that world tour in New Orleans, and I enjoyed every minute of my time. That was actually my first world tour, and I have been hearing Ryan talk on the Saturday calls about the two most important days when you get started. And that's the day you get in the business and the day the business gets into you. And I definitely feel like the business is in me more than ever. I've talked to more people than I have my entire time in the company. This is my first network marketing business, and I'm learning the ropes from some of the best people, and I'm enjoying my time doing it, and knowing that the product actually works is amazing. So all I say is just come and save and travel, and make it a tax write-off. When you do it as a business, you're able to write it off at the end of the year. And I won't tell Coach D's story too much, but I love her story because what you do in this company, you're able to leave it to your children and your children's children. So this isn't just some fly-by company. We're 10 years in, we're debt-free, and in network marketing, we pull each other up. Corporate America, they knock you down and they keep you there. So come on and join the family and rise up with us.
All right, all right. Look at you. Look at you. I remember when you wouldn't even talk. And here we are. Here we are. I'm so proud of you. I don't know what to do. Tyrone, calling Tyrone. How you doing, Tyrone? You got my
Hello,
girl with
hello. How y'all doing?
doing fine. I'm doing fine. She had tonight, huh? I should have sent her
Yeah,
a message.
today. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Thanks for the invite. Super excited. Next week, we'll be leaving to go to Paris to celebrate my 2nd-year wedding anniversary. So I am jacked out of my mind. I'm almost to a point where I could eat a banana sideways. You know what I mean? So we just delighted with this company, the opportunities they have afforded us and everything. And guys, just say, hey, if you're not part of this business, join us. There's so many windows of opportunity for you, whether you just want to save money, build a book of business, travel. The choice is yours. Every door you pick is a winner. So you can't lose what we have here at Trevorian. And to be around people that's going to uplift you, like Sasha said, that's what we have here. I've been working since I was, 16 years old. I'm 56 years old. And it's rough out there in corporate America, you know. And every day my goal is to lift someone up, to encourage someone. And if you're not balanced, if you don't have it in you, you know, corporate sector could kind of take it out you a little bit. You know what I mean? So you always want to build your body or armor up by putting yourself around people that help make you better.
All right, all right. Well, I agree because I was in corporate America. I was, I went all the way up to DC. And so it is because you do all that and then you're really not compensated for it. And so a lot of times I see a lot of people who very recently, a very good friend of mine passed away that was actually worked for the Administration for Children and Families. He's a federal program officer for years, and he had given me a call and he said, sis, I see what you're doing. And I also have I have a consulting business. So we were thinking about doing some consulting work around fatherhood, responsible fatherhood and marriage. But then he said, you need to tell me about this travel business. And so as I told him, he was getting ready to join. And a couple of days later, I got a call that he was going to be with Jesus. And he didn't even get the opportunity to get the product, to travel, And his daughter had just graduated, I think the day before. So I'm saying that to say that life is but a vapor. He was a young man too. He was about your age. So at this age, I've learned to appreciate being able to do the things that I do. If I had not taken a chance, if I had not listened to my heart, if I had not hustled up on that $300 to join, that $300 I've done got over and over and over and over and over again, right? I didn't even have the money to join when I first got started. I had to, beg, borrow. I didn't have to steal, but I had to beg. Wives out there, y'all know what I mean. And when you go from being $100,000 over a six-figure earner to unemployment, and you're too young to get a pension, you're too young to get Social Security, you're too young, and then you got to start all over. I never thought I would be in this position. So I appreciate you, and I think that if you work this business side by side with what you're doing, by the time you get even my age, you'll be in a very, very good position. I'm running a little faster because I know I got, my time now. I don't know how much time I got. And I want to make sure that my great granddaughter, I'm a great grandmom. I want to make sure that she's set, right? She called me her Gigi because she wants to go to Pettis. And so I want her to be set and be able to live, if not like Paris Hilton or somebody. It's just all good. Pastor Mel, I'm going to give it back to you. I want to thank each of you for coming on tonight. Keep us in your prayers as we do get ready to go to Paris. So quite a few of us going. David was surprised at how many people from the United States are actually going to Paris. But it's an experience. It's something I never thought about going. I just really never thought about going until some of my girlfriends, my daughter called us the old lady gang, decided that we were going to Paris. And then we decided, well, since we over there, we might as well hang out and go to Venice. So we're staying a couple of days and then we're going over to Venice and, on the gondolas. I don't know how they going to get me on this boat to get to the jail. We're going to pray. But I'm excited to do it. It is an experience that I will be able to share. And I know you're going to be on your honeymoon. So we're going to stay far away from you. All right, Pastor Mel.
Tyrone, you're not by yourself. Friday will be our 33rd. So we'll spend a little time together, man.
Amen. Amen.
Well, listen, everybody, in behalf of Coach D, we want to thank all of the presenters tonight. And most importantly, all of those who are in the Facebook feed or the Zoom feed, and especially to our guests. If you have questions, we got answers. And we want to make sure that we get those answers to you. Why? Because we're not trying to take anything from you. We want to get some more value to you. So we honor you for giving us the opportunity to do that. We'll see you at the beach, the bank, hopefully both. Good night, everybody.
Good night. God bless.